So I'm going to remind you motherfuckers one more time, since all you idiotic ICE agents watch my fucking social media posts. Or one of you watches and then you text everybody and tell them what's up, whatever the fuck. That restraining order was filed not because the police think that they're going to pull me in and have a hearing and pull Judge Hoare in there and pull all of you in there. No, that was to prove that the entire Vermont judiciary, or most of them and their staff, that you work for them too. So then what's going to happen, I got the asshole that was in my tent stalking me here at McDonald's now on behalf of Napoli and Epstein's local partners in crime, Judge Hoare, and apparently the entire Vermont judiciary. When I call police, I'm going to wait. I'm going to send an email to Officer View and the Chief of Essex PD, and I'm going to CC it to the Vermont judiciary. The email's going to tell the police, I don't know what the status is. I haven't been contacted by Sarah George's victims advocates like I should be. I haven't had any officers contact me to take more formal reports about how they were lied to by Autumn Caton via her perjury and the restraining order that they served me with, which means the police were lied to, which means the judge is supposed to notify both jurisdictions, Essex PD and Burlington PD. I haven't been contacted by Officer View, so I have to deduce that I'm being stalked on behalf of the entire Vermont judiciary, as well as the Napoli group and my ex-boyfriend and ex-girlfriend, whoever. I'm not going to go into all that. I don't need to. And the fact you motherfuckers watched me upload a video saying they need to roll up. I never called them and asked them to roll up at McDonald's after Stephanie pulled her shit here, but they rolled up anyway. That ought to tell you everything you need to know. Did they actually go online and watch my video on YouTube? No. They have surveillance on my phone. They're hacked into the surveillance system here. And based on the questions he asked, he didn't need me to tell him much. He just needed me to make a formal complaint on the record that this lady came in here screaming at me, screaming at the management, refused to call police herself, demanded McDonald's manager call police, and I got her to admit she works for Epstein, his network, and the Napoli group. And then he suggested, I said, I haven't followed up on the status of the restraining order, but that's really irrelevant. Because once they got that report in that text, all that text with all those crimes, they were supposed to give it to the judges, and the judges were supposed to notify Sarah George and the police departments to get a hold of me. It ain't about a hearing. It's not about a restraining order or a relief for abuse. And no, the judges don't have, and their staff do not have can't just arbitrarily say, well, we're not going to contact police about crimes against the state of Vermont. Because when you doofuses are stalking me and lying for Paul Dragon and Epstein's partners in crime in the Napoli group, you're committing crimes against the state of Vermont to cover up. Well, you're not even covering up. The police already said they know that somebody at Safe Harbor went online, pretended to be me, and got Vermont Medicaid in my name and forged my signature and all that bullshit. Yeah, they're crimes against me, but when they did that crap, they committed crimes against the state of Vermont. And no, the judges don't arbitrarily get to not tell the police they were lied to. That means the judges were in on it. So keep fucking around, keep finding out. And if the police don't roll up and arrest you and start questioning you, I get to mace you and tase you and fry your fucking nutsacks right the fuck off. And if you're female, I'll shove that motherfucking taser right in your fucking neck and fry your face off. gives me 007, gives my father 007 license to kill. We've given you cocksuckers every opportunity to go turn yourselves in. We've told you where you can go to turn yourselves in. And instead you want to be pedophile pieces of shit and threaten me. You're going to go next to Jimmy Hoffa and you're going to have a sudden illness, probably an overdose. Just like Al Hennessy, just like Ben, just like Alfonso, just like Brandy, just like all these other people. Hell, I think they tried to kill Al, too. Or not Al, Ray. I was sitting next to Ray when he got a lethal dose of fentanyl. Ain't seen the person that gave him that shit since. And the guy who gave him that lethal dose of fentanyl that had him drop dead right next to me kept yelling at people not to call the ambulance. That was a hit because he helped Alex kill Ben. Trust and believe your days are numbered if you don't go turn yourselves in.